change the scene to there we go. All right, what is this? We have an article. Let me see. How does this look right? Let me see. Okay, yeah, the whole thing it looks good enough. Okay. So this is, what is this? It's an article from NBC News. Checkmate, the chess community or the chess business is suddenly booming. Okay. November sales are 3 times last year's levels, one chess store owner said. Okay. Of course, this is a picture of, Anya Taylor-Joy as Beth Harmon. Okay, what is this? Okay. All right. This is by Alyssa Newcomb. Chess, a game that can be traced back at least 1,500 years is suddenly one of the coolest games, topping wish lists this holiday season, and retailers are struggling to keep it in stock. The game's popularity can be explained by 2 big factors. People are spending more time at home during the pandemic, and the popularity of The Queen's Gambit, a Netflix show that follows fictional chess prodigy Beth Harmon. Also correct. Okay. After the show premiered in October, sorry, let me make sure this is good. After the show premiered in October, sales of chess sets spiked by 87% in the United States, while book sales about the game rose 603%, according to market research group firm MPD Group. The sudden gains come after flat and negative growth in these categories, according to the report. I see someone says, "What about Hikaru?" Right? Okay, I assume I'm in this article somewhere, because they must talk about esports too, I think. Anyway, okay, so let's keep going. Okay, there's a video. I'm not gonna. Should I watch a video or not watch a video? Should I guess I'll watch it. I'll watch the video. Let's see what the video is. Or is it just the same thing?
My Noom story. Well, the thought of giving things up to keep weight off, not a chance. But Noom taught me a different way to think about healthy living, with psychology. Noom helped me add healthy habits that easily fit around work and the kids, and I'm still enjoying the foods I love. I've got a whole new positive outlook, and I've lost 28 pounds.
Noom, wait a second. Wait a second.
Visit Noom.com to start your journey.
Well, wait a second. Wait a second. Does that mean that I'm supposed to be losing weight? I have not Googled anything of that nature. I'm so confused. Okay, I'm confused by that targeted ad because it doesn't make sense. I have not looked at anything related to that. That's weird. Okay, let's watch the video.
Netflix hit The Queen's Gambit debuted just over a month ago. The fictional series follows the rise of chess prodigy Elizabeth Harmon as she battles addiction, sees visions of chessboards on the ceiling, all while checkmating her way to victories in the male-dominated sport. In just 28 days, The Queen's Gambit was viewed in 62 million households, a Netflix record. The on-screen matches igniting a new off-screen interest in the game. At age 15, Hikaru Nakamura became the youngest American to win the title of Grand Master and is one of the world's top players.
How real is it?
It was probably the best piece of chess in cinematic history for me because of how real it was.
Chess had already seen a boost in popularity beginning in March when the coronavirus lockdowns began. Chess.com, a popular chess app, hosted 142 million games in February. By April, that number jumped to 192 million.
Wow.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, NBA star Giannis Antetokounmpo, and President-elect Joe Biden getting in on the action.
Well, I thought we'd play some chess. What do you think?
I'd like to play chess. I've been playing on my cell phone.
With the release of The Queen's Gambit, Americans are streaming more chess content than ever. At Chess.com this month, more than 2 million new members. Many of them, like the star of the Netflix series, are women. And it's not just an online craze. Since the show's premiere, eBay reports a 215% increase in sales of chess sets and accessories.
How much time do you spend
Tani
thinking about chess these days?
Every single day of my life is chess, 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 chess.
Tani Adewume first showed us his skills when he was 8.
I got into it when my brother, he started teaching me chess, but he didn't teach me the right rules.
After his family escaped Boko Haram in Nigeria, Tani went from chess novice to New York State chess champion in a little over a year. While the star player in The Queen's Gambit is fictional, Tani says the game holds very real life lessons.
For all those now getting into chess, any advice?
Never feel like you lost the game, because you never lose. You only win and you learn.
And Tani has a new book out called Tani's New Home. It's really quite captivating. It's a children's book. As for those who have decided after watching it that they want to get into the game, if you've seen the series, you know that she looks up at the ceiling.
No, 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 the board is set up wrong. No, no, the board is set up wrong. No, the board is set up wrong. The king and queen are wrong. Why does everybody get this wrong? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay.
The board, sort of this, all laid out. Well, according to both of the masters that we spoke to there, they do the same thing. They say it's just not as dramatic in their head looking at the ceiling as, of course, as Netflix and Hollywood have created it in this amazing series, guys.
Oh,
I was really captivated by it.
Carrie, that was great. Thank you.
Thank you,
and that
Carrie.
young man who was here just a few years ago, looks like he's doing...
Okay, I mean, what I would say is actually it's just as dramatic. Like, he's wrong when he says that. You totally, like, I totally look at the ceiling. It's exactly the same thing. Like, they didn't overdo it. Yeah, I don't know. You do it pretty dramatically, right? Yeah, that's, yeah, but, all right. Okay, let's keep reading the article anyway. Okay. So as COVID-19 hit, board games became more popular, and I've consistently commented in my reports that the basics will do well, chess being one of them, said Garrick Johnson, an analyst at BMO Capital Markets who covers the toy industry. But again, no one knew chess would explode. Now it's kind of too late. Retailers can increase orders and the makers can ship what they have from the warehouses, but they won't be able to make more and satisfy demand until next year. So now being CEO Andy here, I'm trying to figure out, is there a way that I can get in on this? I wonder if there's a way you can get in on this. They're saying there's too much demand and too little supply. So I don't know. Maybe there's some way to get in on that. Anyway, yeah, Spy's Hideout. That's not funny. Yeah. That's not funny. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, so Jeff Myers has operated the chess store and online retailer devoted to the game since 1999. He said he's never experienced demand like he's seeing in 2020. Me and my wife watched the Queen's Gambit together and thought, wow, this is a great show, and we wondered if it would help the business, Myers said. From the day we watched it until now, business has really picked up. The chess store's November sales are 3 times as much compared to the same period last year. Myers also said the average order size is way up, with customers choosing to purchase higher-end chess sets. With demand surging and the coronavirus also complicating the supply chain, Myers said it's been difficult to keep certain items in stock. Wow. Yeah, that's a pretty good article. The video is very good too. Like, yeah. So I think, yeah, people are definitely buying sets. They're following chess a lot more, and so forth. So that's a pretty good article. It's good stuff. Very, very good. And that video is great too. Those of you who aren't familiar, the young boy in that video, his name is Tani Adewume, I think. I know I'm mispronouncing it. But he lives in New York. He is occasionally in the chat here. I've seen him on and off. He plays in some of the viewer arenas as well. So big shout out to Tani. Very, very good video, good article. He's like 2100 right now. The one thing I would say about Tani, however, is that he says you never lose because you can start over and play again. I mean, to me, I just would prefer to never lose a game. It's better to just win every game. Then there are no lessons to be learned. You just win every game and just be the best, plain and simple. But all right. Anyway. Anyway, yeah, good Pagos, good stuff. All right, let's see, is Levy ready? Stop LMAO. Exactly. Yeah, no, I'm making a joke, obviously. I'm not making fun of Tani. I'm making a joke out of it. Tani's very talented. He is one of the strongest juniors in the country right now, for his age category. So the future is very bright for Tani, for sure. Thank you to Wood